Hey y'all, it's your girl Divine Angel 911. I am tapping in from our Aquarius. Hey Aquarius, I hope y'all are staying safe, having a great day wherever you are, whenever you guys find this message. I hope it does bring you some truth, some clarity, some confirmation. Aquarius, I want to get straight into this message. For those who are new to the channel, thank you for your new subscription. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Divine Angel 911 has been having to start over. Y'all, I love you guys so much for supporting each channel that I am rebuilding. Okay. To stay on track, to keep you guys alert, aware of what's happening. Okay, for those who are a part of the Divine Angel 911 community, the family, the soul fam, the soul tribe. Okay, if again you guys are new to the channel, be sure to check out the description box down below. It does have insightful information about myself, okay, including anything that you guys may find highlighting a part of this channel. Okay, be sure to check out your natal readings. All right, no ties to me, but there is a great link in the description box for you. It's an updated link, okay, where you guys can look at your birth chart. All right, find out what your birth placements are that'll help you align yourself, okay, to focus on new goals. All right, and maybe aligning yourself to people who are also aligned to those goals, who are on a focused path, a focused journey, okay, and maybe even networking, okay, to help you now expand, right, on those goals, okay, and accomplish them. All right, so that's for who are new in this channel, okay, and to the soul fam, I love y'all. Thank you for coming back. All right, Aquarius, I want to help you guys get out this energy real quick, okay, because it seems kind of irritating. All right, and I mean, before I hit the start button, child, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know how to deliver this message. So Aquarius, please bear with me. It's almost like one of those things where you just don't know what to say to a person. I don't know how to say this, okay? You might seem irritated, frustrated, or maybe this person does, Aquarius, okay? Aquarius, it could be a Virgo in this energy. It doesn't have to be, okay? You may have Pisces, Capricorn involved in this energy, okay? It could be an earthly energy, okay? If you are a laid back individual, okay, or you're just really chill, all right, you may be friends with someone or family to someone who's also like that as well, okay? Maybe someone's irritated, frustrated by something that they're told of about you, or maybe you came and told somebody some information, or they're coming to tell you some information, what have you. It's something where you might be like, I don't know, cracking knuckles or what have you. So I just want to help you come out of this energy, all right, Aquarius, and try to help you get back on a focus page, okay? Because I feel like this might have took some energy out of you, okay, where maybe you had to take a break from the desk, take a break from the people you're around, take a break from someone in particular. Just take a break, okay? There's a break here where it's like, I need a minute, okay? So Aquarius, whatever this is, hopefully this brings you some insight, some clarity, okay? Maybe even to continue to utilize, okay? If you do find a strategy to this, okay, to help you come out of being disturbed so instantly, okay? You might be short-tempered, all right? Or maybe someone around you likes to trigger you, okay? Do things to get you to act out of character, okay? And you may be working on yourself, or you're working on something within you that's bringing you peace, and it's like somebody is trying to get under your skin to trigger you, okay? And whatever they did, they may have disturbed your peace with something, okay? That they said, did, okay? Whatever it is, it's like, okay, let's try to find a way to get you back in a peaceful way, all right, without losing your cool, okay? Please and thank you, Spirit guys. What are the affirmations here for Aquarius to start off? All right, we have today I am special. Today I will realize that I am a unique, one-of-a-kind person. And we have today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find true peace in my own life, okay? So someone is disturbed, all right, Aquarius. Maybe about something you can do. If somebody has a problem with you, okay? This is, I guess, what you would call your normal daily hate like energy, right? Where does the envy come from? Okay, someone may be envious of you, Aquarius, okay? I don't feel like it's a big thing. It's something maybe in particular, okay, that separates you from this person, okay? If you and this person, for example, like I mentioned at the beginning, are earthly people, maybe laid back, chill, real, just kind of easygoing people. You don't make life hard, okay? But you do your own thing at your own time, okay? Especially, when it comes to an idea that you may have, you may want to move, in a solitude way, okay? You may want to move alone. You may want to just do it by yourself, okay? Because you want to accomplish a goal, or maybe someone wants to do it with you, or maybe you want to accomplish this goal with someone in particular, and maybe someone is trying to make themselves, okay, like, no, a pick me, like, no, I can do it better. And it's like, oh my goodness, like, maybe someone to do something in particular, okay, and seeing somebody else do it as a pick-me might be irritating you, okay? Today I'm special. Today I will realize that I am a unique, one-of-a-kind person, all right? Again, there's something in particular that you do different than someone else that is making someone feel like you are an issue, okay? Or you are a problem, or you are disturbing my peace, says this person, all right? This person does show up in the energy here with today. I would not compare. It is in reverse. It's an affirmation in reverse. You guys know I do my best to try not to read these affirmations in reverse, but to give you a clear understanding of how someone may be feeling towards you, or how the energy may be showing up, okay? Whenever this energy has transpired. If it was past, present, future, you would obviously know where it is fitting in your life, okay? Okay, I remember when this happened, or something like this is happening, just to kind of give you an idea, okay? Anytime you guys show up to the channel, all right, to get clarity, all right, it is to already be aligned to something towards what it is that you're already overcoming, accomplishing, okay, getting through, all right? It's just to give you an update, okay, on how the energy is moving for you, okay? So in this particular area, okay, of whatever it is you are discovering, all right, someone is seeing this as at a near distance, okay? So this is someone who may not sit in the room with you, but sits in a different room type situation, all right? Sees that whatever it is that separates you from someone who feels like you're disturbing their peace, okay? It's like maybe you two are aligned of doing something of the same, but there's something about what you do that's different than this person, okay? Just a brief example, Aquarius, if I'm reading, like I'm reading tarot cards, for example, it would be like someone who's reading tarot, and like, well, you guys read totally different, okay? Comparing me to another tarot card reader, right? Just an example, okay? So if there is someone who's comparing you to something that you already do, okay, there's something about you that stands out, Aquarius, okay? And someone around you may have an issue with that, okay? And just to be honest, it might be because you may have taken the time to do something by yourself first, okay? It's like maybe doing this alone, going at it alone, whatever this brilliant idea is, okay? Whatever it is that you are out here doing that makes you feel special, one, that separates you from others, and whatever it is that you and someone else are doing. Obviously, you guys are a dream team type energy, but if somebody sees that their team player or their colleague or co-worker, or partner is standing out compared to them, this shows jealousy, envy, okay? So there's something about this person, okay, Aquarius, who's not, at peace with their true character, and seeing that you are at peace with your true character, it kind of bothers this person, right? Bia, why you acting like I don't know why. Bia. All right, for those who were vibrating in that particular energy, all right, I'm gonna link it for you, okay? Because brilliant, introvert, and ambitious. Be okay? Aquarius, I don't know what this is. You in your own world, you thinking about something, you may be sending somebody a subliminal. I don't know what it is, okay? But I'm here to help you come out of this funk, because whatever it is, it's funky. So maybe this person here might be sweating, okay, to get something done, rushing to get something done. Whatever it is, it's almost like they criticize you about every little thing you do, okay, from corner to corner, you know what I mean, wall to wall. It's like they criticize you on this, okay? They judge you, you know what I mean? And they may judge you really hard, like you shouldn't be doing it at all, okay? But you like, I've been doing this, okay? Or maybe you started doing this, you know, at a particular time in your life where nobody else was doing it, okay? Your age group or around you in the neighborhood or in your friends group, colleague group, whatever it was. Or even if it's somebody in the family, it's almost like maybe someone never brought it up that they used to do something like this, or that they do stuff like this, right? So if you're picking up something that a family member used to do, all right, this family member's keeping quiet and may have an issue that you're actually maybe shining light on something they used to do, but you're doing it maybe a little bit better because you spent time working on it, or you spent time learning it, or you spent time maybe getting more into detail about it, okay? And it helped you, you know, surface brilliant ideas, okay? But then it also kind of moved you to be by yourself. Like, you know, I actually get this better. I get this done better when I'm alone, you know. But at the end of the day, it still works out for everybody, because now I get to share my thoughts and ideas with you all, right? But it seems like maybe someone is not in a team player energy, all right? So today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day, okay? You do have an opportunity to walk away from this situation, Aquarius, okay? It's available, all right? In other words, there's nothing that's going to stop you, okay? The energy's not going to stop you, all right? Which means whatever is showing up to slow you down or stop you, it is one of those things where it's like, I'm going to let you keep going, okay? Because whatever it is that you're doing different, it's helping others. If it reached to one person around you to feel unique or feel good about themselves, or if it reached somebody that you may be, you know, servicing or assisting, helping, okay, it made them feel special, all right? So there is something beautiful in what you do, and it stands out, okay? Whatever it is, it might be healing. It might put smiles on people's face, okay? It makes someone feel like they can, you know, use a particular material to accomplish goal, or they can use something you mentioned, said, to accomplish their goal, or showcase something, okay, to accomplish their goal, okay? Whatever it is, Aquarius, it's giving someone a feel-good energy. All right, and you feel good doing this, okay? But again, the energy, the tension around you is someone who may have a problem with seeing you have customers that walk out smiling and glad, Aquarius, that you work with them and provided them great service, customer service, whatever it may be, okay? If it's other family members, you know, who haven't seen you in a while, and they see you are doing something in particular that's really unique and special, and they're like, you were, you know, they love how different you are when it comes to whatever this may be. Not saying anything about what maybe somebody in the family used to do, you know, but maybe somebody in the family's like, oh, well, such and such used to do it like this, but you do it a little better. I like how you do it. So it might make whoever that family member is, or if it's a friend, feel incompetent, like they don't like what they have done is not enough, okay? Today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day, okay? So it looks like someone is, you know, trying to maybe confront you about something here, but the way they're approaching you is it looks uncertain. They don't know how to confront you. Today I'm persistent. Today nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. So you may feel tension between you and this person, okay? This is someone who may like open mouth and not say nothing type energy if this is how they operate around you. If not, this could be like someone who, you know, is just waiting for a moment when you're by yourself to confront you about something, Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have today I would not give in. Aquarius. Okay. Because you move in like a solstice energy, and you kind of do it in a way where you don't really want people to know your business. You know what I mean? It's like mind your business type energy. Maybe you're not telling people that, but you're moving in a way where it's like, oh, I got plans, but you're not saying too much in detail. Okay. Maybe someone is in their feelings that you are really achieving your goal or accomplishing your goals, achieving happiness, getting the things done that you need to get done. You know what I mean? And you're not giving detail, or you're not giving too much information, or you're not over explaining, or maybe just, telling somebody about everything. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, this is what's making this person feel some type of way. Okay. Like they feel like they need to mind your business without you even knowing. Okay. So today I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. Okay. This is breaking you free from someone who's been trying to maybe walk all over you. This could be like a boss. Okay. Someone who's older than you. If it's not a boss, this could be a colleague who's got more time on the job, or a coworker who's got more time on the job. All right. If it's not a superior, or it's not someone in a higher role than maybe you. If it's family, if it could be an older sibling, a parent, okay, an aunt, uncle, okay, you guys take what resonates. All right. It's just the energy of, if somebody wants to mind your business without you knowing, that sounds like parent energy. Okay. But if it's not a parent, okay, this is someone who's snooping. Okay. And they want to know, what can they do to get into your heart space to, maybe pull on you. This could be like somebody trying to pull on your heartstrings, Aquarius. All right. Maybe trying to get close to you as a friend or more. Okay. Just to see how much they can pull out of you. What can they get out of you? What can I get out of you? You're such a special person. Okay. You're so different than others I've been with. You know what I mean? You get your goals accomplished. You love on yourself. You know what I mean? It's something about you that's just really different. And this person here is like, they've been comparing you to the point where now they can't compare. And so because they can't compare anymore, they want to know how can they get you to give in to the ones they've been comparing you to. Okay? So today I will not give in. All right, this is standing your ground energy. You've been through something like this in particular, okay, Aquarius, maybe in the past where your outcome was a bit different, okay, and it may be because you gave in. Okay, you gave into somebody's negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and it may have stopped you from accomplishing a goal, okay, or achieving your happiness. In other words, staying consistent in the things that kept you, focused and aligned to accomplishing your goals, okay? So today I'm happy. Today, happiness and love will fill my heart and soul all day, okay? So you have found a way to stay focused, to stay aligned, to stay on track with achieving your happiness, and that may be work, life, okay, love, all right? If that's a relationship, you've learned to work with your person, okay? You've learned to take time when there's maybe an issue, a concern, a problem, okay? You've taken the time to sit down and express your feelings with your person, and they've been able to do the same. It's reciprocal so that now, the both of you are not walking away from each other in a discontent, or the both of you are being able to move forward in a loving way where you're still able to bring a happy day, bring a happy afternoon or a happy night, right? You're still able to bring happiness into your day, okay? You're not holding on to, the argument or holding on to the problem or the issue, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this here. Let me break this down just a little bit. Just a short message. I'm gonna do my best to keep it short for you, Aquarius, okay? Moving forward here, you have a fresh opportunity, a fresh start, okay? Because you are securing this energy here. In other words, you've been staying focused, okay? On making sure you are on top of something, okay? whatever it is, I'm looking at this as the independence, okay? So when it comes to accomplishing goals as an earth sign, Aquarius, okay, to an air sign as yourself, anytime I see something that mentions accomplishing your goals, okay, that means you are securing the bag. You're securing a idea that you have, okay, that can grow, that can expand. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing every day, daily, okay, there's something in particular that you do. If you don't do it every day, daily, okay, you do something in particular that can grow and expand. And I feel like you've secured it in a way where happiness is being brought to you and those you may have helped, okay, in particular ways, okay? Whatever the ways are, okay, I do feel like it's a productive way. It's a professional way. It's not, unhealthy way, okay? I feel like you've grounded yourself in this energy. In other words, you don't allow the small things, okay, to pull you out of accomplishing your goals. So this could have been something big, almost like, maybe mixing work with pleasure type energy, okay? If it's not having a girlfriend or boyfriend at the job, it could be someone that you're crushing on or someone that's crushing on you, okay? Or someone, you mix and mingle with and may have showed up at the job, okay? Maybe they do it every day, bring you lunch every day, or maybe you do it for this person. You take what resonates. It's something, though, that has your heart open, okay? And it may have went a different way before where now you're like, no, I can't let that happen again. Okay, because this time you really need to stay focused. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles energy, I do feel like this is you securing something. Again, staying on top of something. It could be maybe your first time having an apartment, or your new car, first apartment. If it's not, it's just you now being able to secure a home. Okay, or secure something in particular where you're like, no, I need to maintain this job. No, I need to maintain, okay, my independence, or I need to maintain whatever it is to make sure that I am still stable. Okay, so this is about your stability, Scorpio energy. Okay, someone may come from a different kind of background, or a different background. Okay, where they had people maybe do for them, okay, or maybe they didn't do for themselves. Okay, if somebody was always there picking up the pieces, okay? So if you are doing something independently and you're not picking up the pieces for this person, this is why the energy is showing up as irritated, frustrated, because you are now seeing yourself as the doer, okay? As the person who gets it done, as the person who secures it, as the person who's always taking the initiative to make sure the goal is accomplished, okay? If that's paying the bill at dinner, if that's paying for groceries, even though somebody said I got it or we'll split it, and all of a sudden I left my wallet, or I don't have enough money shows up, now you are still available to accomplish the job, okay? The goal, the mission, okay? And everybody is still happy at the end of the night. You might be reaching a boiling point. We get there, Aquarius, okay? We are human being, okay? We get to a boiling point, all right, where it's like, you know what? You're going to have to do something, okay? You're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to reach out. You're going to have to try. You're going to have to give it all you can, okay? Don't lower your standards, you know what I'm saying? And don't disqualify yourself in advance, okay? Always be ready to, gain the opportunity, all right? Which means your mind has to be in I'm ready energy, okay? Because if you show up and you say, well, sir, ma'am, I'd like to have the job, and you sit down for the interview, you never know. They might end the interview with, when can you start, okay? So you got to be prepared. You got to be ready, okay? Today I feel healthy. Today my mind is clear. My body is healthy and my soul is at peace. All right. Someone here, whoever it is that has an issue, okay, it might have something to do with your upbringing. All right. That's what it looks like here. Okay. So you may come from an independent home. All right. Mom, pop. Okay. It just may be mom's house for somebody here. Okay. With this pink energy, mom was a hardworking woman. Okay. Yes, she may have reached out, dated, but maybe she had love for one person. And so this may have taught you, you know what I mean, to be monogamous. You know what I mean? Especially with today I feel healthy and today I'm confident. 2 brown affirmations, okay? which give me the energy, Aquarius, like you may be a love child, okay, in your family. All right, your parent is like you're birthed as a love child. In other words, you're a spoily poo, and you don't have to be spoiled. You know what I mean? It's just people may naturally want to spoil you because of your sweet-hearted heart. Okay, you have a different kind of heart, Aquarius. Not saying like your heart's, humanly different, but what I'm saying is the touch within it, okay? It's healing, all right? If you are tapping into your inner self, okay, and you're doing the soul searching, okay? In other words, you're doing the work, okay? And you're breathing and you're taking time focusing on you and how you can make you yourself feel good, okay, without stopping anybody else from accomplishing their goals, okay. I believe that there has been taught, or it's something that's been passed down, okay, where maybe the independent or the single parenting, that may have been what it was in the past as you were a child. Maybe someone had a problem with mom being more successful, okay, or mom may have had a problem with dad being more successful. Maybe mom wanted to get back to work, okay, and dad's like, no, I want you to put your feet up, and I want you to, and then he runs off, right? And so it leaves mom kind of left out, okay. And maybe you had to pick up the pieces, Aquarius, okay? So as you're getting older, okay, you may be now in the position where you're ready to start your own family, all right? And if it's mom or dad now making it an issue that you're no longer picking up the pieces to this, okay? This is, where you may feel healthy, you feel confident, mom, pop, whoever it is that raised you in an independent home, okay? You guys did everything you were supposed to do, and I'm on my way out the door here. Nine of Pentacle energy. Today is a fresh start. Nine of Pentacle energy. I'm on my way out the door, mom and pop. Okay, or mom. All right, whatever it is, it's like you're moving in solitude now. Okay, and somebody, when you're leaving the nest, it doesn't matter which nest, your parents' nest or your significant other nest. Okay, if they were your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're leaving that nest. Okay, that energy of disturbance is there. Okay, because they're not at peace with you not being there, right? They're also not at peace with you not picking up the pieces either, okay? So if this is someone, who was expecting you to stick around to pick up the pieces or take care of them, okay, or secure them in some type of way, okay? This is someone here who may, have thought they could keep you in a vibration of making you, making you feel like you need them, like you need to lean on them, okay? Maybe even someone who, sees the opportunity is available for you, but chooses to overstep your boundary by, oh yeah, I know, like kind of giving their input, their 2 cents, you know what I mean? Just to kind of make whoever it is that will like to hire you or see you as a potential candidate, right? Is like, now you got this third person coming in, and I'm not trying to, say that they're being messy, but it's almost giving the energy where it's like, okay, well, this is what I'm offering this person, okay? I appreciate your intake, and what it is that you may see a problem with, or you might, you have a feeling that this may happen or occur or whatever. That's just projection, and at this point, we want positive energy flowing through this opportunity, not negative energy. So thank you for your intake or your projection, but we're going to reject your projection of, a negative possibly happening. Okay. We want all positive energy coming towards us. Okay. So now this is isolating where the issue may be. Okay, Aquarius, so understand the footsteps you're taking, or the steps you're taking, okay, to secure yourself, okay? You're not doing anything wrong here, okay? Whoever it is that's initiating this as a problem, or making this a problem, making this a problem because you are moving forward, okay, alone, okay, or maybe you're deciding to move out of parents' home, you're deciding to do your own thing, whatever it is, you're moving out in an independent energy, Nine of Pentacles, all right? You may be showing smiles, teeth, child, you excited, okay? Maybe you even brought a friend, okay? Maybe this friend's excited, okay? But just to look at you, you're excited, okay, about this. It almost feels like move-in day, to be honest, okay, Aquarius, okay? Or first day of school even, all right? And, you know, when parents are sitting at the bus stop watching you get on the bus and they leave, they shed a tear or two, okay? It's just one of those things where it's like, come on, parents. It's okay. You know what I mean? I remember seeing that emotion, and I even picked up the emotion of, you know, watching my sister go off to college, and I was just like, I'm sad, you know, because they're not going to be around you every day all the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of those things, Aquarius, if you're branching off of family or friends, old neighborhood, you're starting a new journey, you're starting something new, going a new direction, all right? You just got people in that old energy who may have secured you in an old, let's say, trauma or a old you know, situation that you needed help coming out of, okay? It's a season type thing, okay? Or it's a all the time type thing, all right, where you might be finding out who's there for you all the time, and you may be finding out who's only there for you seasonally, okay? I do feel like someone may have challenged your beliefs, your belief system, okay? You know, where is your heart, and where does your belief, your power, your ideas, you know what I mean, where do these miracles come from, okay? And this could be someone who was trying to make you feel bad, okay, for whatever it is you believe. Your upbringing may have taught you to believe this way or a certain way, so you're absolutely secure with what it is that you stand for, okay, or what you believe in, okay? Whatever it is, it's securing you, okay? So you've been believing in this energy for quite some time, that it's actually keeping you together, okay? So today I am focused. Today I will be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do, okay? Stay focused, okay? This message here, Aquarius, is to help you break free from whoever it is that's sabotaging you, trying to mind your business, because we got today, I'm curious. Today, I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities, okay? If this is someone who was trying to take advantage of an opportunity that secures you, it's secured for you, okay? 3222, all right? Today, I live in the present. I will start with a smile. I am in control of my attitude, okay? 3222, okay? Somebody could be in their 30s. Something significant about 2022, okay? Could also be a highlight for you as well, Aquarius, okay? You may have learned about some type of financial opportunity, okay? Maybe it was for you and someone that you show compassion to, okay, or showed you compassion. Maybe they wanted a relationship with you, okay? Maybe someone got into somebody's business, okay? Maybe wanting a relationship and found a little bit more out about this person and what they may possess, okay? If it's assets or something in that nature, that could have been a reason somebody may have wanted the relationship or got into the relationship, wanted to live with you, okay? You know, you might be discovering users in your life, okay? And those are the ones who are leaning on you to pick up the pieces. And since you are no longer picking up the pieces, or maybe someone made this a big deal about you picking up the piece, you're like, you know what, I'm not doing it, okay? Maybe you're just moving forward the way you desire without allowing somebody else's judgment, you know what I mean, to dictate your decision, okay? So we have judgment out here, okay? Judgment is being declared on this message here for you, Aquarius, okay? The final decision here. You made a final decision to lift this weight for you, okay? You're no longer carrying the baggage on your back, on your shoulders, okay? And I feel like with living in the present, this is taking control of your attitude, okay? This is, whew, thank you, Divine. I'm so glad. I appreciate you letting me know, okay, that I am staying focused. I'm just trying to stay focused, stay working, okay, so that I can continue to accomplish my happiness. I want to stay happy. I want to feel good about going to work and coming back without anybody weighing me down for the things that they're responsible for, okay? Now, if you are opening yourself up But today I am special to a wand energy, okay? To someone you realize is a unique kind of person, okay? So this could be someone you've never been around type energy, okay? Or you're just different type energy, all right? You're different. You're different than the others type energy. You may be wanting to have a fresh start, starting something new with someone, okay? If this is a companion or a friend that you may be ready to take things to another level with, or you could be ready to work with this person, okay? This is like turning your partner into, you know, now a business partner, okay? So not only are we, you know, lovers, but we're business partners. Maybe you guys are taking your relationship to the next, you know, level when it comes to accomplishing your goals, okay? I like this, Aquarius, because it's breaking down the different phases of the relationship and in the different categories. You know, when it comes to the professional and the business category, this is showing how well you two work as a team, or how well you work with someone else as a team, okay? You know, when it comes to the lifestyle, okay? Feeling healthy, feeling confident, right? Your self-esteem, your esteem, okay? And not comparing, right? This has everything to do with, you know, your physical, your body, taking care of yourself, self-love, self-care energy, right? So now this shows how you treat yourself, right? So if you're treating yourself with self-love, self-care energy, you know what I mean? Now, you know, it makes it a little bit more smoother for you and your person, okay? Because if they're doing the same thing, now you both are bringing in that self-love, self-care energy, where it's almost like you two are making each other happy naturally. There's nothing forcing you to do it. There's nothing telling you to that you have to do it. You just willingly want to do it, okay? And then, you know, as I said, work, love, and then your life, okay? Not giving in, being happy, and believing, okay? This is all flowing in the energy, you know what I mean, of what it is that you traditionally believe in, okay? What you stand for, what you believe in, okay? And what brings you happiness, okay? All these three particular categories, you know, are the important categories to me, because it shows, you know, where you are in life, okay? And how you can help yourself come out of maybe a stagnant energy, okay? Or a little bit of confusion. If there was a confusion that was showing up for you, you're coming out of that little confusion, okay? And you're getting the clarity that, okay, I just needed to take a deep breath, okay? I just needed to maybe move away from someone who may have tried to sabotage my thought, my feeling, my emotion, the direction I was trying to go, or the opportunity that I was trying to seek or may have gained, okay? If it's someone who's focusing on you every day and the ideas or the possibilities, opportunities you're getting, okay, this is someone who may be in disbelief that you got some type of opportunity, okay, even though they may have did a lot to sabotage, all right, you still gain the opportunity, okay, and it is because of your hard work, okay? I feel like with that 10 of Wands energy, somebody doesn't understand how much you may have had to put in. Okay, there's responsibility behind this energy you're carrying, and somebody's looking at it like somebody else did it for you, Aquarius. Okay, and I mean, if you had help in this with the 9 of Pentacles, which you did, okay, if you, it still shows you had help in it, and it's okay, okay. But the way you received your help and took care of your help is, you know, if it's I pay you back energy here, you didn't leave anybody out, okay. If it has anything with you paying somebody back, okay, maybe there's something turning around to Wands energy where this person has already received, okay, their payment. All right, some people hold on to you owe me money or you owe me, okay, and owe me can be anything tangible. It could be money, it could be love, sex, and magic, okay? It ain't love, but it could definitely be sex and magic, okay? You know, like rubbing a genie type energy almost, okay? It's just the energy like somebody trying to make something come to fruition, okay? But it's all in how you go about it. And I feel like somebody may have tried to stop something positive, okay, or something good, you know what I mean, sitting at your doorstep, you know what I mean, for coming to fruition for you. In other words, they wanted to go outside and say, oh, this is my package, this is my Amazon package, and you know, you had the Amazon delivery driver write your name all over it. This is no, because I live, or I might stay in a neighborhood or a community full of people who like to walk up and pick up Amazon packages. So thank you, driver, for writing my name all around the box. Okay, so now it's one of those things where this person can't say this box is mine. Okay, because by the time they pick it up and you go outside to see that your delivery has been delivered, okay, or your box has been delivered, somebody carrying the box with your name all over it, okay? So this package is yours. Somebody may be crossing their arms, holding their arms, folding their arms, because you received this package or something was delivered for you that set you free, okay, from being held up, okay, maybe against others who are looking for somebody to pick up the pieces for them, okay? You stand in a position of security, okay, which means you may be the one who picks up the pieces for yourself, all right? If that means I have to work maybe 2 hours longer, if that means I have to, you know, hold myself, you know, accountable for whatever this may be, okay? Aquarius, I feel like it's pushing you, okay, to stay focused and accomplish your goals, okay, so that you don't leave yourself hanging, and so that, you know, if all fails, okay, you got the energy of someone who's aligned with you to help you pick up the pieces and not bring up a problem, okay? So it's pretty much how you're ending it, okay? If you're walking away from somebody in this secure energy and they're making it a big deal that you're not picking up the pieces, okay, and you're coming off maybe spiteful, all right, well then that could set the tone differently for you, okay? Because if you come up short, that person may be the one that you have to go back to stay secure, okay? But if this is someone who is teasing you or picking at you for being able to pick up the pieces, and after them trying to slow you down or take an opportunity from you, this will be even as much as like somebody coming to your job, knowing you're the one who picks up the pieces. This is like coming to your job, showing up at your job to make it seem, you know, as if like they need to, you know, make a big deal out of you, like a problem out of you, you know what I mean? Or start a problem, you know what I mean? Have other people see you as competition or see them as competition, okay? Kind of trying to make other people feel jealous, okay, about you maybe having somebody there, okay, that will help you pick up the pieces, okay, or you being the one picking up the pieces and you got somebody that you're helping, okay? It's the energy of maybe, again, someone, Page of Cup energy, who shows that they're interested in you, okay? They may have flirted with you, okay? They may be crushing on you, like I said at the beginning of this reading, all right, Aquarius? This is someone here who you may have let your guard down with, okay? And whoever this is, you might have did something in this energy to protect something for yourself, but it's almost like, okay, there's an energy showing up where you're going to have to use, you know, protect this energy again, okay? The only thing is you might feel left out in the cold, all right? So Aquarius, again, doing something productive that makes you feel good, healthy, confident, okay, about accomplishing your goals, okay, without maybe stopping somebody else from doing it, okay? Somebody maybe, this is like a new hire on energy almost, okay? Where you're always the one doing a certain job for boss, and then somebody who qualifies for the job, position, maybe even the title, okay, is like, all right, you know, I'm here to get the job done. You don't have to do this job anymore. So it might be making you feel left out in the cold because you're not the one doing the job anymore. Maybe you found, you know, joy in doing that job, okay? So now this is, well, I gotta, you know, go back to doing what I was originally doing to continue to make progress. Okay, you could have been receiving extra money for it or what have you. So this is going back to the origin. Okay, something is originating, is going back to the origin, whatever this energy may be for you, Aquarius. Okay, take a deep breath though. Today I will breathe. Today, as I face challenges, I will call it mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. Okay, I feel nervous energy with that, Aquarius. Okay, we got today. I am special. I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Whatever this energy is bringing, that's coming your way, it is allowing you to feel. It's like you can let your guard down with this. This person's not showing up untrue to you. It will, if anything, be, are you true to this person, Aquarius? Okay, so this is a measuring of you being accountable, okay, and your energy. All right, this is somebody may come around you, or something's going to show up in the energy that's more so wanting to see if you're going to take accountability. Okay, maybe you're older, wiser, or more mature than what's showing up. Okay, so this is, you know, one of those things. Seven of Pentacle energy in reverse is testing. Okay, that's testing energy. Okay, maybe there's something in particular you want to secure, something else you want to secure, but before that comes in, you have to secure this. Okay, Aquarius, so hopefully that helps lift the weight of whatever it is that may have been weighing you down. Okay, this is giving a little insight. Okay, maybe you're trying to figure out, what is it that I need to do to make the next progress? Okay, just continue to focus on the work that you're doing that's helping you succeed. Okay, that's keeping you in the high vibration of staying happy, positive. All right, and keeping you in the energy of turning things around in a positive way. In other words, not allowing something to disturb your peace where you don't move forward in the direction you were originally moving. Okay, continue to move in the direction that you originally desired to move. Okay, so that happiness can be brought to you. Okay, it's kind of like, don't allow nothing to interrupt you, okay, your happiness. All right, so Aquarius, that is the message that I have for you. All right, again, this could be a Virgo in the energy. If it's not Virgo, it could be Gemini. Okay, it's definitely someone you communicate with, you may think about, or thinks about you. You two are in each other's thoughts. Okay, I might be talking to sun sign, I might not be. Okay, but you know, this could be rising as well, Aquarius. All right, for those who are tapping in. Okay, but that is what I have for you guys today, Aquarius. Okay, yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell if you guys resonate and would like to stay tuned to the channel. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.